Hey, this is to whom it may concern. I actually spoke with Parker on the phone earlier today, and he said it'd be okay if I went ahead and sent this email, or this video to you guys. It's just talking about how you can start showing up on Google search results and ideally get you on that front page. There's three tips I'd like to share with you. When implemented correctly, will do just that. We'll get you on the top of Google search results and within that map pack, which I'll explain as well. So the three things I'd like to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So I'll get right into it. The first thing is content. Content is anything on your homepage. It's all the text, even the pictures, what the pictures are saved as. Generally speaking, Google likes to see between 1,000 and 1,500 words of content on a homepage. This gives you ample opportunity to add in the the buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services. I've got a tool here that I use. It's for SEO, search engine optimization, and I'd like to focus on the section on the right here where it says search. So this is your website. I Your website was found in the past 30 days, was found for 15 keywords, and it was clicked on 36 times. Now, I'm using Raleigh as an example because by far it gets the most uh, search volume for fences and related services than any place else in the triangle. So I'm using Seagar's Raleigh page. They're number one in Cary as well, but I'm just going to bring up the Raleigh page. And I just want to show you the traffic they're getting and the keywords they're being found for. So in the past 30 days, their site was found for 90 keywords and their site was clicked on almost 500 times. So we can actually go into their keywords and see what keywords are actually driving all their traffic. You see this right here? This is their traffic per keyword. So when somebody's searching fence company Raleigh, they're coming up. It says position number 2, but they're actually position number 1. It's been searched 200 times or right around 200 times, just that search term alone in the past 30 days, and their site was clicked on 40 times in the past 30 days. So we can see what all keywords are working for them. Then we can go to your keywords and see what you're being found for. And so we'll click on that. And so you have some decks here, um, and decks fences. But as far as fencing and Raleigh, you don't have those combined keywords and those key terms. And if you add those, that would help you get found a lot more. So what we would do is it's not good enough a lot of most time of just putting those keywords and key phrases once. We find out how many times they have it on their site. So if they had like each of these key terms 2 or 3 times, we would want to put it on 4 or 5 times on yours. And like I said, the content isn't just the text, but it's the pictures and primarily what the pictures are saved as. So you can get a leg up and save these pictures as these buyer intent keywords as well. And that would kind of push you over the top as far as content goes. Next thing I'd like to go over are citations. And I'm bringing up this. This is the Cary. I'm actually going to bring up the Raleigh one, a search page, because this is where citations come into play. First thing that comes up when you bring up a search are going to be ads for service-based industries. Ads are hit or miss. They have a relatively low click-through rate. About 5% of people searching for any given term up here are going to be clicking on an ad, and they don't show up if you have an ad blocker on. But underneath that is the map pack, and this has everything to do with your Google business profile. And there are several factors that will get you ranked in this map pack, but citations are the main driver. A citation is your business name, address, and phone number on an online directory such as Yelp, Angie, whitepages.com. There's a ton of them. And the more citations you have, the more trust you actually build with Google. Um, we can actually, I have access to a tool where we can see how many and what citations each of these businesses have. And so, for example, if Raleigh Fence Builders had LLC had 200 citations, we want to get 250 or even 300. So the same way we were you want more keywords on your homepage, you want more citations as well. And by the way, this map pack, all three combined, they account for about 45%, give or take, of people that are searching for this term are going to click on one of these. Now, underneath that, this is Google's organic search results list, and the number one spot will garner about 40% alone of all clicks for people searching for this term are going to click on this one. And backlinks are the main driver here. So a backlink is essentially another website on the internet that has a link on their site that when clicked, it leads back to your website. Google uses this to kind of gauge how they're going to rank you in this list, whether they're going to push you up or push you down. And it all is dependent on the website and the website that's linking back to you that has that backlink. It's all dependent on that, the authority that site holds with Google on how Google is going to rank you. So if that site that's linking back to you is relevant to your industry, has high relevance, has high authority and trust with Google, it gets a lot of traffic and it's ranked really high, Google looks favorably upon that and they'll actually boost you up in the rankings. So you want as many as those type of backlinks as you can get, and Google will continue to rank you up high as long as it's a high quality site. But the opposite is also true. If you have too many of these links from what we call spammy sites, they're of low relevance or no relevance to your industry. They have no authority or trust with Google. They don't really get many visitors and they're ranked really low on Google. Google will actually push you down in the rankings. So I'd like to revisit this tool that I showed you earlier with the keywords, but I want to focus on this section right here. This is your backlink profile for your site. So in the past 30 days, there were 70 active backlinks found pointing back to your site. The number one site here, Seekers, when we look at their backlink profile, they've actually got less than you, but I'm sure they're high quality. We can go in and look at the quality of their backlinks, and they're getting power from interlinking, and that's linking from inside, because this is a multi-state site, and this is just their location page. So they're actually drawing power from their home page, and that's a whole nother story. But you can still beat them out with external linking. Um, we can go into their backlinks and find out what's working for them, and we can reach out to the websites that are passing authority to them and ranking them, help to rank them in Google, and we can acquire backlinks from those same sites. We wouldn't just do it with this site either. We would take like the top 3 to 5 websites that are ranking for fencing in Raleigh, and we could look at each of their backlink profile and reach out to all those websites that are passing authority to them and go ahead and get backlinks as well, which will in turn pass authority to you and rank you and get you in competition with them. And then when you're done with that, with those top 3 to 5, month after month, you just go out and acquire more backlinks from other highly authoritative sites, and that'll actually push you over the top. But that's all I have. I hope you found value in this video. If you would like to sit down and talk, you can give me a call at 910-551-2006, or you can just respond back to the email, or you can just implement this yourself. If you have a marketing agency that you're already working with, you can pass this information on to them. Either way, I appreciate your time and have a good day. Bye-bye.